Hello everyone, hello, good evening, night, or whatever it is where you live. Um, today we're going to do some editing on stream. I already made a video about this, like it's going to be a long clip, and now I'd like to work on the shorts version of that video. Um, it's a video, it's a clip actually, about the chat thing, the me coding it. I tried to make it breathe, like I didn't include any coding. I just included a part where I explain what I am going to do and me getting the results from it and other bits and things from those streams. What I wanted to do, I've already done this before once, but I forgot mostly about of it. Is making a clip, a YouTube Shorts. Uh, so I'll try to see what I can come up with. I got CapCut here. A friend of mine uses it to make his, so I think it's a good tool, software, yeah, something along those lines to make this. Uh, how do I drag stuff to it? Oh, it's not here. Here. No. How do I use this new project? I'm stupid. There we go. And then I drag this. No. Here we go. Here's the whole stream. I was planning. Actually, editing with music is kind of dumb. I was planning on making it like. I don't know now if I edit this above my already existent video that I already edited, or if I do it from the beginning. I mean, doing the latter way, the first way, would be way faster, but I think the quality would be a bit cooked. I'm not sure. One thing that's getting me very annoyed is that the feed, like the live feed, only goes up to 720p, and I'm not sure how to make this go up. It's probably some configuration that I missed, that I'll be looking if I can fix to the end of the week. Because I want the video to be in a watchable quality, you know. But if the capture is in 720, it being 180 won't do nothing. I actually think that I'll make this over where is it? Here? Is it here? Hello Leaf, welcome. We're going to where? Oh, it's in my. It's here. It doesn't work. Oh, come on. We're going to make some clips. I made this video over here some time ago. I think in the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. It's a clip about me making the. It's a clip about me making the chat work with emotes. Um, and I wanted to make it into a clip, but I wanted it also for a YouTube short. One thing that I fear in one of your guys' feedback is because, as you can see, half of the video is just me explaining what I'm going to do. Because I didn't want to show any code because it's boring as hell. So I just said, okay, I'm going to do this, and I explain what it's going to do. and then there's a lot of boring math later, and then it's just me getting the results of the work and me reacting to it, which I think it's much nicer. But I think this place here could be much more shortened or something along those lines. But I also don't want it to make to feel like disconnected. Things feel thrown into the video for any reason, you know. I want people to try kind of understanding what I did here. How are you coping with existence today, Leaf? Knowing everything that happened. Okay. What if I... Let me see. You see, better BBTV. It's nothing more than JavaScript. JavaScript is a language that runs on your browser. What it does is it takes a bunch of text. Well, alcohol helps. What it does is that it detects the emote, like you say hi, like I did. Okay. JavaScript is a language. I know that YouTube Shorts are extremely, what's the word? Zoomerish. They're very brain rottish, which means there's a bunch of cuts very rapidly, and that's something I want to do here. Like, I don't want any second of silence in this thing. How do I make a cut here? Control B. Better BBTV. Better BBTV. It's nothing more than it's. Can you cut this stream into 5,000 YouTube shorts? I'm not watching otherwise. So true, so true. Zoomer maxing. uh, Better BBTV. Okay. It's nothing more than JavaScript. You see, BBTV. It's nothing more than JavaScript. JavaScript is a language that runs on your browser. What it does is it takes a bunch of text, which is the chat, and this is all text. Your browser. What it does is it takes a bunch of text, which is the chat, and this is all text. What it does is that it detects the emote, like you see. What it does is it is it's it it is it. Okay. Runs on your browser. What it does is it takes a bunch of text, which is the chat, and this is all text. What it does is that it detects the. What it does is it is. is that it detects the emote, like you say hi, like I did. It detects the emote, like you say hi. It's going nice. 4 eyes, 3 eyes, I don't know. And that converts to the silly, man giving the little hi. What happens is that to the silly man giving the little hi, the emote, and that converts to the silly man giving the little hi. What happens is that to the silly man giving. What happens is that Uh, okay. And that converts to the silly man giving. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to frame, like, when I'm talking about this area, I'm going to frame this and then me talking on the bottom of the cell phone, and then when it comes here, I'll frame this way and stuff. What happens is that, as I told you, YouTube is stupid and it only gives me the raw text, like it is here. What happens is that, as I told you, YouTube is stupid. It happens is that, as I told you, YouTube is stupid. Why am I cutting stuff? I want to select. What? Did I click on something? How do you go back to selecting? What the hell? Did I click? Oh. No. Oh, there we go. Is that, as I told you. Oh, is YouTube chat working? It is. It is. It works with the emotes now. I coded myself. By the way, I'm making a clip about exactly that. I did this on stream, and now I am making a clip of it live, which is genius. You make content of you making content. It's a very gigabrain. And then I already have the video, which is the one I'm editing right now, and I'm cutting it for it to be extremely short. Actually, I even imagining in doing this to the actual video for it to be faster. And then I'm going to cut into the high moments of the thing. Kind of like explaining why I'm doing this. I think it would be faster if I just did an intermission by myself saying, oh, YouTube chat doesn't work with this and that and this. So I made it myself, and then it cuts to me doing the stuff. I think it would be faster and more interesting, actually thinking of it. Ratio 9:16. This looks like crap. Audio, media, no. What would this be? Motion blur, noise reduction, scale. not looking good. It does not look good. Uh, I really need to increase my resolution that I use, dude. Um, it was Doc's turn for a moment. Uh, Let me see. I got all of the acetate here. I'm updating Audacity. Great. Two seconds. Let me write the script. To this note. YouTube. Live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of the lack of emotes that everyone can use. Such as better BTV. BBTV. Which allows emotes to appear. Such as better BTV. But YouTube doesn't support them. Doesn't support them natively, like Twitch. My editing skills are horrid, by the way. If thing looks very bland and boring, and disgusting, it's expected to look like that. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch. So I made it work. Hi Burger, myself. I'm editing a clip that I made. Actually right now I'm going to record a little intermission, like the intro to the clip. This one, it's going to go when Havex, how much do you care about Niji? Niji as in Niji Sanji? And good evening, Sitting is the deny clip? No, not yet. The deny clip will come another clip that I'll make, which will be a large compilation of everything that'll take some time to cook. I'm a single man. I have uni to attend, dude. Nijisanji has been so long time since I've watched anyone from Nijisanji. I know people from Niji are like explored like sub-Saharan children. Ike, I'm not aware of who that would be, sorry. But I haven't watched them in a very long time. Like, I will be very honest, I stopped watching clips as a whole from VTubing since 2022, three along those lines. As I started cucaracha on the Vex, true. I started enjoying more. What can I say? I'd say that I stopped watching VTubers for a while, and then I went back when I started watching Vettel. When I started, what got me back into VTubing was Vettel, because I like Neurosoma so much. It's like peak VTubing. It's a woman that can't be wrong. Like she can say literally anything and it's not her fault because she's a robot, and it's wonderful. Also, Vettel is very smart about how he deals with stuff. He's an extremely good manager. I got into VTubing from Neurosama and karaoke. Oh, that's very nice. I don't have an issue with people in corporations, but one thing that like get from VTubing is that it's such a weird thing. Like it's a very um, different type of, how can I say, medium than regular idol kind of stuff that I think companies can help you, like they have done, like Whole Life and Ijisanji have helped. I mean, Ijisanji helping is kind of debatable, but they can help you build an image. But one thing is that streaming is just you and your computer, so your talent can escape, quote unquote, your company extremely easily, and that's something Hololive is suffering a lot recently from what I get. But also being an indie is very dangerous because you're at the peril of the people around you and who you decide to interact with. Also, if you get into legal stuff, it's much more difficult. I like near some spin toggle. The orgs are he hemo. I'm not capable of saying that word, but I understood what you said. I am planning to do something where you got. I told it on the Discord channel. By the way, the Discord channel invite is on the description. Join. I post things there to yeah, about the streams. Very cool. I'm planning on making some comments that you guys can send on chat and things happen on the stream. I was thinking of a soundboard, much like Neuro has, but you guys control it. Of course, there would be a cooldown, but you guys can use it, and also like stuff for me to spin or for Bob here to appear on my head. Or there is a GIF where he uses a sombrero, so you guys could toggle that as well. That would be very funny. This one, I'm not going to like put very bad. Your guys are not going to like put TTS. It's not going for you guys. You guys are not going to say something on stream. It's more like you're going just to choose what kind of sound it's going to play. It's not that bad. Oh, this thing doesn't want to update. Audacity. Hitting the sombrero command every time Vex has an ESL moment, that would be very funny. The system detected another copy of Audacity is running. Kill it then! What's that? Where is it? Audacity kill. Get out of my face. Dude, freak you. Freak you so much. Let me get this script here. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use, such as BBTV and 7TV. That would be nice. Yeah, good. And But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself. Code it, make it work. So I decided to code it myself, and that's how it went. And this is how it went. I think this works. I know. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be VTubing. Mom, I'm busy VTubing for random people on the internet. So let's go. YouTube's video live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use, such as BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. Oh, never mind. The screen just went black. Dude. Dude. Okay. Let's go. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. Frick. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use, such as BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does, so I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. Hashtag trolled. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. Such as BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use, such as BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. I'd say it's not that bad. Can you record that again, but happier and with your mouth open? Dude, I've heard this every single day of my life that I speak far too inside. Like, I'm not sure how this works, but people say I sound like muted. Like I don't sound as lively as I should. But all my life I was never able to make it work. I know this is important for someone who works at content making. Like, okay, I'm not working with this, but it's a hobby. But I really don't know how to make this work. I pulled that one on the Osfera once. I don't think I ever laughed so much in a Discord call before. Don't get my WQUQ reference. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. What's it? Is this on bad, right? WUQIQ. QI? WQQQ. Oh, yeah. Oh. I know this guy. How do I export this? WAV, stereo. Is WAV a good WAV? Lossless. So lossless uncompressed format. Yeah, it's better. Dang it. Mm, WAV 64 float. Ring rot clip intro. Uh, Vex gaining knowledge. Uh, few more months and he will be fully sentient. Vex, do you break into payphones or take them home? I got 64 payphones on my house this very moment. Okay, now I need to... Where was this saved? Where was this saved? Awkward. 64. Ring rot. Audio. Sport. Where is it sporting to? The hell? What? Oh, okay. Documents, Audacity, date. There we go. Documents, Audacity. Bring around. Oh, there we go. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. Part of that is the lack of emotes. What do you mean, dude? Quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. I like it how floaty the pieces of timeline are. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use, such as BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does, so I decided to code it myself. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use, such as BBTV and 7TV. And 7TV and 7TV. Such as BBTV. There we go. Yeah, it sounded weird. Uh, let's see if this sounds more natural. Hello, hello. Welcome back. We are doing some editing right now. I'm going to make some. I'm brewing some brain rot right now. Some tralalero tralala. He ignored me, that's it. Dude, I told you that I got 64 payphones on my home. Get your ears cleaned. Wasagahime reference. No flirting on my chat, please. Oh, I didn't see. Sorry. If you no, you're fat. Volume. Let me turn it down a little bit. Not that much, but not that little either. I will turn your bed into a smoldering pile of ashes. I will sleep on the pile of ashes. I am not picky with where I sleep. Why are things not linking together? You will rub the ashes on your skin, Cradles. Style so you can finally be white despite the Latinx accusations. I'm a Latinxo, okay? Get it right, because okay. You Now I need to do stuff on the screen so people don't get bored. How do I do that? I was thinking like, oh, YouTube, and then YouTube pops up, and then it makes a little sound because people are Zoomers, and if every single thing that happens on their screen doesn't have a sound, it's boring. I think the bigger thing that denounces your Latinx is how you pronounce uh, it as Latinx instead of Latinx. Latin X, like Latin X? I've seen people pronounce it Latinx. Weird. Uh, Now I need to get some free audio to make it like. I think Super Mario has some a library of audios. Also, I need like a background. I watch Joker, which who is the editor for Nero-sama's. Look, look here. Every single thing that I do on this stream is oddly enough very inspired on Alex Voigt's streams and Joker streams. The two of them work for Vettel. One makes the clips and videos and what else, and the other codes for him. And the both of them are my biggest inspirations. So if I mention them a lot, it's because of that. But Joker uses Persona 5 uh, music a lot, and I really like it. So, and he uses a lot of that is a lie. Their content is actually good. Die. What was I going to say? He uses a lot of if I'm not mistaken, Mario World. Don't you say anything, Mario World. Um, Stop using Persona ST. No, it's an actually good OST. If you don't like it, uh, do that from a bridge. YouTube Persona Jazz Calm Jazz Gefühle Blanc. Kill yourself. Oh, Persona 4. I don't want it with rain. This one is extremely similar to Persona 5's one. I understand what you're saying. Like, I don't know actually. One thing that I really dislike is people who, how can you say, are obnoxious about them liking Persona, you know, and thinking, oh, Persona is so good, and they've only played Persona 5, you know. I got into Persona out of literally knowing people talked about good about the game, well, good stuff about the game. Um, but I tried Persona 5 blind, and then I went and played Persona 4 up until the half of it. And Persona 3, I didn't get past the first month because I was gate capped because of the whole month not having literally anything happening. I imagine they fixed this on the on reload. I'm not sure. By the way, I stopped playing Golden because my old computer got a bit freaky and it stopped working, and I lost the save. I'm proud to say I have never played a Persona game and never saw a video essay on it. It's kind of good. Like if I never played, so you get the idea how blind I was when I played it. I did not play any RPG like any turn-based RPG before. I have never played a game which had like this date, like, oh, you gotta do thing like time management kind of game, you know. I've always I kind of liked them, but I've never played one that implemented the way they did. Um, and the only thing I knew is that it was anime, and people talked good things about it. So I bought it in 2022. I think it was the first game I bought for PS4. Played it, like binge played it. I really loved it, and I tried playing the other games. I know there's a bunch of people like Azumanga Daioh fans who only engage with the community. I hate Twitter communities. Most of people are obnoxious, they're annoying, they're stupid. It's literally there's no community about an anime or a video game which I am okay with it. There's always something that makes me annoyed by it. Like Azumanga, a bunch of people hate with their guts slice of life anime because they're tourists. They can't stand watching something that if a freaking explosion or if Goku doesn't say, "Oh, I'm going to beat you" every 5 seconds, and they only know the anime by the clips, the live funny moments because people are retarded and don't actually try to enjoy and appreciate a slice of life anime as it is. Like you don't see people posting the funny moments of Non Biore because if they're like it is very funny. I absolutely lose my shit when I'm watching Non Biore, but I think Non Biore is much more honest, not honest, but I think transparent with it being a slice of life anime and not a comedy anime. Or even better, the guys that watch anime call it pedo bait, but continue to consume it. Lol. That's actually pretty smart. One thing they really hate about people on Twitter is that they either fall into two teams. There are gigacoons who think anime can only and will only. Great barter, you got yourself Jenid again. You're so retarded. What did he send? Dude, I'm not reading this. You got filtered for good. You deserve that. Um, but what was I going to say? I'm really stupid. Well, yeah, about the Twitter thing. I really hate how people either fall into two teams. They are hood niggas who I probably shouldn't say this. So if this is clipped, I'm going to beep this. They're black people, or at least black people-minded people who think, how can I talk about Hitler in Italia's chat but can't mention Epstein on yours? Um, I what's my footing? You're a genius, Barker. You got a footer again. Um, what is it going to say? People on Twitter about this thing either fall into two teams. They are the Google Coons who think anime should be the most degenerate shit ever in the whole world, and there's the black people or black-minded people who can't conjure the idea of anime being anything other than people fighting and talking lolly and obnoxious because that's what they do every single day of their life. So that's the thing. I fall into team because I'm extremely religious. I think anime should be as much as a slice of life as possible. Um, they like I enjoy things. I enjoy cute girls doing cute things, and I think anime should be mainly that. I love moe, basically. Shonen, there's very few of it that can save. I understand the thing. I just didn't want Westerners liking that stuff. And I think people who also look at very degenerate things that happen. Like I do think people anime is too degenerate sometimes, especially like, oh, beach episodes. Like no non-berries beach episode is pretty chill. There are pretty chill episodes who are beach episodes. There are things that are mild, but there are other ones who are extremely against the premise of the anime by itself, or the work as a whole. Uh, by the way, I don't just basically I don't like modesty. I don't like. I was going to say something very bad. I don't like people who act as hood and words on Twitter. I almost said a very bad thing. This is becoming a clip, by the way. Uh, I'm not going to say that thing about blacks again. I also am not going to say that. Uh, it's this. It's this. It's this.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble.
That's me right now. Well, going back to the stream, I want Color Your Night. This one sounds pretty chill. One thing that I haven't played Persona 3 yet, and I would really love to play it on stream if it wasn't so stupidly expensive. But one thing that I love is how well they translated the motifs and art style from the third and adapted it in a way that 5 was made. You know? Like with the design ideals of 5, but keeping the charm of the third. I really like that. I'm not going to say that, do that. This kind of, it's very, oh, this is so Persona 5ish, but it kind of is. Now let me steal this. Downloads, CMD, YouTube. I use this thing, which I downloaded from GitHub. It downloads YouTube videos rather fast. It's really nice. Just because I said it's fast, it's not doing anything awkward. Dude, stop trying to make me say stuff. I'm going to add that rule that Vettel has that bans you for trying to make me say stuff that get me banned. Come on, work. It never lagged this much. Oh, it's because it's restricted, I think. In some way. Yeah, I got an error. Yeah, there we go. It's taking its time now because I'm streaming, but it does work very fast. I'm grabbing that to use here. Is there a Mario World sounds? What's the SFX? MP3. Sound clips is nice. The more you ask me to stop, more tempted I am to do it. Don't worry, Vex, you can't say that anyways. Can I download this? How do I download this? Either. Oh, there we go. I'm getting ads. Thank you very much. Would be this one. Intro, ending. What? Uh, Weird. If I click on it, will I get like the file? Oh yeah, I'm retarded. Um, Add a metal pipe sound effect for a guaranteed Reddit gold. Vex, can I ask you a riddle? Yes, yes, you can. I will add the pipe for it to be funny. Oh, the sound's from here. I didn't know. Mm. uh, this one. Let me make. Would that be a document? I think it would. New, new file. Mario sounds. I like this one. It's funny. And this one not so much. Coin. Classic. Ask your riddle away, Burger. Mm-hmm. uh, I think this is a good library of sounds for me to use. Um, mm, I think this is good. You downloaded the video. Give me a weird format. What the hell? Weird. Like you give me two weird files. It's probably trash. The stream keeps freezing, dude. Check your internet. For me, it's working alright. This is loud. Wait, my riddle didn't go through. That's a very good indicator that your riddle shouldn't go through. How do I remove audio? Video. Scale 0. No. Video. No scale. I don't want it to just show up. Um, Split, edit, extract audio. There we go. No. What? Why is it deleting everything? I'm just selecting this one. The hell? Uh, okay, now it worked. And you ask me why it didn't go through. It's your mama. Um, YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube's live stream chat. I think it should be rather loud, actually. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. I'm not going to mention anything, Burger. I'm going to think that you just don't exist. That you're just a normal, very normal chatter. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. Okay, now I need YouTube. That's true. It's ninjas. Just like on Assassin's Creed Shadows. Logo. Can I just copy this thing? Oh, come on. Like my image file full of anime girls. Why did it? Why does Stream Elements never talk about my Twitter? Other thing that I wanted to do, make a proper bot that works, because Stream Elements works so bad with YouTube. It does not send them the correct messages. Tilt it like this and make it smaller. I need a background. What can I do? I hope this stream I didn't manage to show up for were very eventful. Otherwise, your clip compilation will be just me bullying you. Uh, Dude, I enjoy it very much that you do the funny. I need this animation in YouTube's live YouTube's live YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone. No, I just wanted to go up. Let's make this one. Let's use this one. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. That everyone. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that. Unfold, swish, swing, zoom out, sticky, scroll. Dude, I just wanted to go up. Is there a slide up? Slide down. Spin up. Where's the slide up? Shake, ripple, zoom, rotating, roll back. Puzzle, rotate. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. YouTube's live stream chat. YouTube. YouTube live stream. I had. Let me get it. This from here. I think I got it here. No, I did not. YouTube live chat. I got it. This one. Chat. There we go. I can make you smaller. And then I can like make it unequal, and then an emoji like sighing, like sighing. Emoji sigh. Transparent. dude is using someone else's YouTube chat for his short stolen valor. What the- what is this? This looks so weird. You gotta include the Japanese spell SFX. Japanese spell SFX. Like the dun 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 dun. You mean that? I think you mean a Chinese bell. Not a bell. A gongo? Gongo? Gong. What Japanese spell you're talking about? What's happening? My computer, this thing doesn't want to work. Sounds like dumb. I'm not sure, man. It's used when people zoom in on things. I'm not aware. Your YouTube recommendations are very based. Actually, this is like it's not my personal channel. It's Vex's account, so it's not my recommendations because I don't watch videos on Vex's account. Why isn't it working? Like I can't click anything. I can. It's very laggy or something. If anything else works. What the hell? You can use YouTube's live. I'll try to find it later. Okay. Why? Why aren't things working? I'm gonna explode. YouTube's live stream chat is known for equal sign. Transparent. I know the background is black as of yet. I need to download this. Equal. I'm going to sleep. Stay with God. Bye bye. Have a lovely sleep, dude. God bless you. Burger just got filtered again. Reposo. Have a lovely night, dude. Sleep really well. Thank you too. Thank you for coming up, dude. Again, the Discord. I'm going to freaking kill stream elements, dude. Is this saved? Menu, file, edit. How do I save? It has been saved. Let me open this thing again, see if it works. The clip in question being Samuel Jackson telling him you can't say that. Hmm. No, oh, this is nice. But I think this is like from their pro thing. Not sure. Let me see what Burger is talking about. Samurai Jack. Um, you can't say that. No idea. Dude, stop getting banned from my chat. Oh, it's Samuel Lamar. Uh, no. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite. Okay, he loaded. That's good. Where's the... live stream. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Is this the one where he talks about jerking off to hentai? Like the same one where he's holding a sign and he says that? YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. I can see it very well. The chat is so large, I barely can see the... Dude, did your mind stop at like 2013? YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Maybe you seem to have stopped when your eyes were forming since you mixed up Samuel with Samurai. Dude, you need to understand that I'm dumb. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Um, YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is known for being quite bland. Let me get a white background. Woman likes to be in photos so much that even in a white background they put themselves in the first plane. SMH. Okay, this way I can see stuff. The scene I was talking about earlier is from Die Hard 3, by the way. Maybe it'll better suit your taste since you didn't like my other suggestion. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you. I'll check it later. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. These two being like pop up is actually pretty nice. I kind of like it. Them not being animated. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is. Where did that test come from? I didn't type that. What the hell? What do you mean? There's no test in the chat right now. Weird. I thought editing was going to be faster. Like it was going to be quick. Clearly, is not being fast. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the It's like 2 messages ago. It doesn't show me. It doesn't show to me. Does it show on the chat? No, on the display over here it doesn't show anything. Also, by the way, the YouTube's emotes also doesn't show up here. So use the better TV ones. They're better, as the name implies. Dude, it does not show to me. Oh, no. No, dude, like, if you look here, let me go to a blank thing. Like, there is no taste test here. I don't need a glasses actually. Vex has perfect vision, but he uses the glasses. Now it doesn't show up. So, oh, now I can see it. Okay, now I saw it. Maybe it was what's the name? The autocorrector. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being. I thought you were talking about a single message that said that. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. And you got and you got modded again. Live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Okay. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. Um, they cannot keep me down. Save. There we go. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emote. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. And part of that is the I want to select text like lack of and then this text default. Lack of emotes that there we go. Lack of. Can I increase the spacing between them? Curve, shadow, stroke. So, position, rotation, size, color, style. Glow. What the hell, dude? Like a Vmote. It's known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of Vmote. Part of that is the lack of Vmotes that YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of Vmotes that I wish there was a way to filter this thing out. There's too many. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. Okay. Lack of emotes that everyone can use. That is the lack of emotes. I'll add a can you use as well. Vex, what do you think about your neighbors? They're actually pretty nice people. I actually, technically, I only have one neighbor because the other house is not a house, it's a thing. Like, there's a guy who works as he builds houses, he does stuff, he's a handyman basically. And he uses the terrain over my house, to the left of my house, as like a depot for his stuff. Sometimes he does like concrete and stuff there, which is annoying, but he only does that during the day, so it's not that annoying, so it's not that bad. Chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that is the lack of emotes that it's just of emotes that lack of emotes that everyone. Latinx housing heartwarming. Freak you. Lack of emotes that everyone. Part of that is the. Oh come on! I did it on the wrong one. It's just BBT. Lack of emotes that emotes that is the lack of emotes. Lack of emotes that everyone can use. 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 It's just BBTV. The lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I like that Google does this. I find it very funny. I'll be back real soon. Oh, let me put some music. I'll be back real soon. We're back. We are back. Let's go. It didn't download? It did not. Weird. Download. BBTV. What type of file is this? I really wanted this. This logo of theirs is pretty. Dude, what's this? What is this? Look, even the. How weird. Uh, let's go into their. Here. Can we get the emote from here? Open image. Save. There we go. Okay. Um, News, it's just BBTV and 7TV. Emails that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV. It's just BBTV and 7TV. Just BBTV. It's just BBTV and 7TV. Just BBTV and 7TV. 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support. Okay, this looks nice. For being quite bland. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like TV and 7TV. But YouTube just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube does. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. What can I put in doesn't support them natively? Like in this phrase. I can put YouTube across and then I can extend this, put across like here, an X here, a green X, and then YouTube very big on screen. And then it cuts to Twitch and a Twitch chat with Better TV or 7TV with the emotes working. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. Just BBTV and 7TV. Just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. Just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. Okay. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. Oh, it's a hero apparently. A villain. And 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch. And 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them native. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them native. Okay. YouTube doesn't support natively like YouTube doesn't support. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support. YouTube does. YouTube. That is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. YouTube doesn't support them natively like I decoded my natively like Twitch does. Okay. And 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. Okay. BBTV and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. Twitch logo. I don't want naked woman appearing on my screen. Transparent. Chat 2. Da, 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 da. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. BBTV and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. It's just BBTV and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. I need to add the sounds later. It will be quite annoying. There's BBTV and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself. Code. What is code? Code. Code. And then I have Orpheus doing a thumbs up. There's BBTV and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself. Code it, and then I get a vex. I don't remember what pose is which. Not this one. Oh. I can use this one. This one looks silly. It's also the one used for the Orpheus emote. No, it's not this one. The Orpheus emote, he's looking straight. Vex, I fell asleep. Lie. Did you read my joke about sidewalks? And I read it on the chat that appeared over here, but it did not appear on. It did not stay on the chat. Suppose 5. And 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support support them natively like Twitch does, so I decided to code it myself. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use, such as BBTV and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does, so I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. I like this. Thank you very much. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use, such as BBTV and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. It does, dude. It does. I've done some editing for a while for some people and for myself. This software is actually pretty good, actually, compared to the one I usually use, which lags a bit. But yeah, it's very tiresome. Like, it's an art that takes a lot of effort. If you don't want to put like, what would be the word, carry into it, it can go south very fast. I code it myself. So I decided to code it myself. So I decided to code it myself. So I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. One thing they really like, and it will happen here, is at the end. He plays this, and I love when he does this. Come on, dude, your comment got killed again. It's a shame how much it takes so long. I I like editing memes, but about internal jokes for my RPG group. Usually I spend a week on each, but it's worth it since I get to shape our inner jokes. It's actually pretty nice. It's a very good soft power you got on the GC on the group. You play tabletop RPG? YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use, such as BBTV and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does, so I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. I want to use my color scheme here, which is this kind of like, there's a word for this that I forgot. What's the name of this color? It's not cyan. It's a type of green. Bluish green. It's like this. Like this, kind of this palette that I go for. I enjoy it. Yes, I didn't enjoy it. I'm a little biased, but I'd say it's Cinema 3 in the very least, if not 4. Like out of 10. What if I use this as background? Like I turn it like this, or like this, like this. Let's see if it not looks do do. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV, but YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. Doesn't look that good. Cinema 3 as in a sequel. Oh, got it. Got it. It being blend white is kind of bad. Can I draw on this thing? Filters, adjustment, text. Uh, 9 by 16. Let me see. Maybe I can cook a background. New. YouTube Shorts. There's none. Cover, profile, square pin, social media post. What social media post? It does not say. (1080 by 1080). Like, I get it that it's 9 by 16, but how many pixels? Let's wing it, really. Looks weird. New. Let's go with this. Yeah, I think this is good. Vex, should I drink some coffee? If you want to stay up, dude, for sure, but... And if it has an effect on you, then yeah, it's like coffee doesn't affect me at all. So I tend to stay clear from it. It really is almost 2 a.m. I didn't realize that. Thank you. I actually did not pay attention to that. I was thinking of something like this. It's kind of... I don't know if it's straight or not. No idea. I have no concept of a straight line. I'm very bad with this thing. Uh, and then the background would be something along the lines of this color ish. One of these, but it's slightly lighter. Um, block, block. Okay, color. I want to change his color. You fav. This burger's mom, I just found him dead on the kitchen with a mug of coffee in his hands. He killed my son, Riff Bozo, man. Background. Um, you soon what? Drawing. No. Um, let's go with this. I hope that roach hops inside your mouth after crawling out of the sewer when you go to sleep. I hope so too, dude. I hope so too. It's very annoying to exist. I don't care if it's not straight. Don't take this out of. Uh, context. I still believe this is not going to look nice. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. Let me see. YouTube's live stream chat is known for being quite bland. Part of that is the lack of emotes that everyone can use. It's just BBTV and 7TV. But YouTube doesn't support them natively like Twitch does. So I decided to code it myself, and this is how it went. It's actually kind of good. I like it. I think, as Burger pointed out, it's very late. And as he also pointed out, editing takes a lot of time. I did sleep a little bit before streaming, which was good. I did miss uni though, but still. I thank all of you who came up. I will finish this probably AFK by my own. But yeah, I hope all of you had at least some fun. It was a lovely time spending with you guys. I hope all of you are very well. Vex will go to work tomorrow, half asleep. I go to my usual day at work. I am half asleep. But actually no, I actually go to sleep very late. I actually go to sleep around 2. I am a machine that works on coffee and nothing more. Even though it doesn't take much effect on me, it helps when I'm extremely sleepy. Implying he has a job and doesn't live off of welfare. I am not a Northwestern, okay? A Northwestern person to live from the government's help, okay? I'm a Southeast beast. Well, I thank all of you who came up. I hope to see all of you tomorrow on... What is there tomorrow again? We'll be playing Yumineko. We'll be playing Yumineko, continuing and hopefully doing what I should have done Monday before my ISP trolled me. You're a machine that turns Bolsa Familia into great losses at Tag Fortune. Very true. Every single time I get my pay, I tell everyone at the company that I'm going to spend it all on Tiger Fortune. I thank all of you who came up. Hope all of you have a lovely evening, a lovely night. God bless all of you. I'll be praying for all of you tonight. Thank you all. Bye bye.